Hello, hello, and welcome to Cherish, Live, and Dream. I am so glad to see you guys. Thank you all again for joining us on Thanksgiving. So we are now in the month of December, the 12th month of the year, meaning that 2021 is coming to a close. And so today our topic is going to be clean out your closet.
So I am your host, YaYa.
Oh, and I am your host, Jay.
And we are your hope dealers.
Thank you, YaYa, for keeping me on point. I just kind of wanted to dive in and get in. Dive on in, honey. Dive on in. And we ain't talking about the pool. We're talking about this topic.
Hallelujah.
So yes. So again, thank you all for joining us. And again, yes, we are YaYa and Jai, and we are your hope dealers. And so hopefully today you are going to get something great out of the topic that we have to talk on this evening. So again, clean out your closet. And what do we mean by clean out your closet? Yes, we are talking about those physical closets that we have. You know, sometimes when you walk into your home, you might have a closet that you keep your coats in, or in your bedroom, you keep a closet that you keep your clothes and your shoes in. You also have a linen closet, or you might have a closet where your washer and your dryer in. But at the end of the day, that closet 9 times out of 10 have a door. Mm-hmm. So what we happen to do with closets is, you know, we can kind of throw some things in there and kind of stack some stuff up. And because we can close the door on it, we can hide it. Yes. Hey, it's a secret. Like my closet, I have a closet in my room. Ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And
I've seen the closet.
Yes, you have. Mm-hmm. And it needs to be cleaned out. There are so many things in that closet that I have not worn in years. It could be because I can't wear it no more, meaning because I can't get my fat behind in it.
No, you're fluffy.
Oh, am I fluffy?
Fluffy. We're not fat, we're fluffy.
We're fluffy. Okay. So I probably can't get my fluffy behind in it. But also, there could just be some stuff that's outdated that I've grown out of, meaning mentally. Like when I look at that, I wouldn't wear those pair of pants anymore, or I wouldn't wear that shirt anymore. It's not appeasing to me. But at the end of the day, if I keep the door closed on it and I never really open it up and like kind of go through and look through it,
right?
We just kind of throw it to the side and we don't pay it any attention. So yes, those are those physical things that we can see with our eyes. But what are those things that we have in our closet, meaning mentally? What have you closed out in your mind that is just sitting there? And there are really things that you need to address. There are things that you need to just target and just really deal with. And clean out those thoughts. Get rid of those things in your mind that you have been holding on to, or things that have held you back in life. So I say that, you guys, because yes, we're about to enter into a new year. It doesn't have anything to do with any New Year's resolutions. Mm-hmm. It's just that in order for us to move on from one space to another, or from one year to another, or from one apartment to your new home, you got to get rid of some stuff.
Exactly.
You got to let go of some stuff that you've been holding on to. You have to get rid of some stuff that really serves you no purpose.
Come on.
And the saying where they say, your trash can be someone else's treasure.
Right.
So pass that trash on to somebody else. Maybe it's their season to take those old pants or those old dresses or those shoes or something that you no longer wear, that you keep holding on to, knowing that they're really not serving any purpose in this season in your life. So those things that we have shut off, those things that we have closed the door on, those secrets that we have kept, let's throw them out. So the way that this topic actually came up is because I have a storage room, you guys. I've been paying on this storage for 4 years.
Forever.
And I don't love it, because that has been money that has been going down the drain. So let me tell you.
She's been giving the storage place a donation every month.
Every month. And let me tell you, I cannot tell you but about 3 major items that's in that storage. Everything else is a blur. So that lets me know that the new place that I moved to, was smaller.
Mm-hmm.
So all that stuff that's in that storage, I have no room for it. And so, yes, where I am, it is smaller. And at the time, I apparently needed all that stuff that I have in storage. But clearly, I don't have a need for it where I am. So, do I really have a need for it where I'm going? If I've been living without it all this long?
Gosh, that was deep.
And I really don't even,
That was
again,
deep.
three items, major, huge items. One is a washer, one is a dryer, and the other is a piano. Now, let me tell you something about that washing machine. The washing machine is a little lightweight janky. And when I say janky, it's like you got to hold your mouth and your tongue a certain way in order in order for that crown to work. Then it's only on hot water. So who really wants to use it, So it really needs to go in the garbage. Like, it really serves no purpose because you cannot wash your dark clothes in hot water.
Cold water.
Yeah, cold water only, people. Mm-hmm. Delicate cycle. I don't even know the delicate cycle even works. But anyway, the washing machine is raggedy. And it really doesn't serve any purpose. It served a purpose at the time where I was, but it's definitely not serving a purpose now, and it's not going to serve a purpose where I'm going. So, what are you holding on to in your life that's not serving a purpose?
My God.
What are you holding on to in your life that you don't need anymore, but you're just holding on to it because it's like security? And that's the name of my storage, security storage.
Really?
Yes.
My God.
I've been giving them money for 4 years. And again, I repeat, there's 3 major items in there that I know for a fact that's in there. Everything else, I really don't have a clue on what's in there.
So basically, security storage is secure in the fact that they get a donation from you
every month.
It's so much to unpack here, Jay.
It is. It is.
I mean, physically, as far as things are concerned, spiritually, as far as being able to just be free of those things that are holding you back.
Right.
And mentally. Getting rid of the negative.
Yes.
So much to unpack. And you guys know I share.
Here she comes.
So as she was talking, I was thinking, should I share this? Should I share that?
Of course you are.
Oh, my God. We don't want to be here all day and all night.
One topic. You shared another time. Just one. So prioritize. Manage our time wisely.
So listen, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know every week I tell you, let me tell y'all about Jay. So this is the let me tell y'all about Jay segment of the show. So I don't know if you guys remember, if you are a listener of each show, if you guys remember when Jay wanted me to go to one of the football games that Chase cheer at, and Chase is Jay's daughter. It was a homecoming game. Of course, I said I was going to go, but guys, you know me.
Afraid of commitment. She's afraid of commitment.
If you do not say to me, listen, I need you there. This is very important.
She still ain't coming. So you ain't got to put all them disclaimers on that crowd is not showing up. But anyway, go ahead. I hate to cut you off.
So we were at church doing our thing that we do each week at church. And this crowd, it was actually enlightening. And I know I'm laughing, but it was very, it just really woke something up inside of me. She was like, crowd, you just afraid of commitment. And I said, she might be on to something. And I never really thought of it that way. So as part of me cleaning out my closet or addressing those things that I need to release or throw away or get rid of or address openly behind the door, I need to open up the door on that closet and figure out, why am I afraid of commitment overall? Because it has actually spilled over in every aspect of my life. And so I am still trying to figure out where that's coming from. I don't know. I don't have an answer. I don't know. Maybe I need to go into therapy again.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Nothing wrong with it, folks.
There's nothing wrong with therapy. Please believe it is nothing wrong. Look, it is needed.
So yeah, I don't know why I am afraid to commit to things. Like when people ask me to do stuff, especially if it's in advance, like they need an advance notice. 9 times out of 10, I'll say, "Oh, sure."
But if you know her, she
But then
ain't
the day
coming.
of, I'm like,
She ain't coming. Last 15 minutes. She's supposed to be leaving
look,
the
I'm
house.
supposed to be there. I'm like, yeah, I'm not coming.
Hmm. And
I
then I'll
probably won't
text her
go.
back and say, why? I just not coming.
And so it's with everything like, oh, Jay, I didn't tell you. I'm telling everyone, including Jay. So I met this guy, right?
Oh, she sure didn't tell me that he have teeth.
Listen, he had teeth.
Okay.
But girl, he is 31. I am 44.
And girl, get you a young
Let me
buck.
tell
I'm
you
trying to tell
something.
you.
So, against my better judgment, I exchanged numbers. And when I say better judgment, it's just the whole thing of coming down to the whole commitment piece. Because it's like, okay, well, he's 31, Yes, he's younger than I am, but it's all about the level of maturity, not necessarily your age. So we were texting, and if you guys know me, I am a big stickler on grammatical errors, even in texting. But he had all his verbs, his verb and subject agreement was in place.
Okay, is
Everything
he
was
writing a paper?
cool.
I mean, really?
Everything was cool. But y'all, he said something.
What did he say?
I don't even know, but it was something that I don't know if he's Gen Z or millennial, whatever. But I had no clue what he was talking about. So I said, "What does this mean?" So he told me what it meant. And then immediately I shut down. I was like, okay, we're not going to be able to relate. He's younger. He's saying these terms. I don't want to have to always, ask him what this or that means. And then I feel like he's going to be trying to figure me out and understand why this or that. I was like, I don't want to deal with all that. Now, mind you, I just met this guy. And I done went into this whole relationship that we don't even have yet. And so, needless to say, I have not responded to his text. So, I don't know if that is about the commitment thing or
Are
the
you
age
just crazy?
thing.
Are you just crazy?
But yeah, that's where that ended. And so, mistakenly, I think he meant to send the text to someone else because in the text it said, I hope she doesn't ghost me because of the age. I didn't respond to that one because I knew that wasn't meant for me.
You don't hurt the boy's feelings.
Girl, ain't nobody got time for that.
You don't have time for what? What? You don't even know. You haven't even given it a try. Clearly, he's not intimidated by your age.
I can't.
Why? Because what?
First of all, he's young. He's like 13, 12 years younger than I
And,
am.
and,
Girl, I have nephews his age.
and,
Girl, bye.
but they ain't your nephew.
I know, but I just feel like we're not going to be able to. And guys, this is just my own opinion. I think we're all entitled to our own opinions, but I just don't think I'm going to be able to relate to him in the way that I would probably. But now that I think about it, the guys that I've dated that were older than me.
That's what I was getting ready to say. So regardless of your own opinion, you're being very closed-minded right now because you're not even giving yourself an opportunity. You have already created in your mind that I'm not going to be able to relate to him. You need to be able to relate to him because you have a son that's in a total different era that we grew up in, and you have to learn how to relate to him. You have to learn
That's
the
true.
music that's out here that your son and my child listens to, regardless if it's country, regardless if it's rap, regardless if it's R&B. They're still in a different era that we grew up in that we always still have to continuously learn. So it sounds like to me that you are intimidated by him, or either you can't believe that a 31-year-old would want to talk to a 44-year-old.
And you know what he told me when we finally, so I didn't know he was 31 initially. Because you guys, as you can see, the melanin is popping. Well, those who are viewing it, but those who are listening, I'm letting you guys know that I have flawless, well, it's not really flawless, but I look pretty young. So anyway, so when we started talking about age, he was saying that he didn't think I was 44. He thought I was, possibly around his age, well, at least in my 30s. But anyway, so when I gave him my number, he didn't look what I would think a 31-year-old would look like.
So how did he dress, if you don't mind me
He looked
asking?
see now, He looked very nice, put
Okay.
together.
Uh-huh.
And I know this is shallow, but he had on very nice shoes.
No, that is not shallow. That is important. That's very
He had
important.
all his teeth.
Thank you, God. Kickback Jacks. Holla. Look at the last
Nice.
show.
I mean, he
couple
looked
of
very
shows.
well groomed, because otherwise I wouldn't have. Oh God, this is not even more terrible. Probably giving him my number. But you know what? This is so crazy. So he said, so if the age is an issue, I said, well, initially I didn't know you were 31.
Mm-hmm.
He said, why did you, exchange numbers if it wasn't the attraction? You know what my crazy tail said?
I can imagine. What did you say?
I said, oh, I like to network.
Where'd you meet him at? Walmart or Food Line?
It was actually,
Where you meet this crowd at?
it was at Mickey D's.
Okay.
I was getting a coffee.
Right.
Mickey D's have that app that the coffee is $1 no matter what size you get. So anyway, I was getting a coffee and he was there.
And so how did the interaction happen? Like,
girl, and I was looking a hot mess in my
that's
opinion.
normally when you meet someone.
Lord, I had on leggings, and y'all, so I'm fluffy. So my sisters with the thighs, after a while, our jeans start to wear and tear in the middle. So I had like a little, a little hole or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get some coffee. And so he said something to me. I didn't realize he was saying something to me initially. Because of course, I've been out of the dating game so long. I don't know if somebody's trying to holler at me or not. So
She
I'm
shut
just
the
like
door on the closet. You
So
can
then-
tell when somebody's trying to holler. She has
I
closed.
can't.
She's closed that door, and that's why we're saying clean out your closet mentally.
So I mean, I don't want to get too much into this because there's so much, so much we need to unpack with this topic. But anyway,
So when part of unpacking with it, we can use you as the subject.
Well, I don't want to monopolize the show.
You
know what
normally
I'm
do.
saying?
You normally do. It's
You know
okay.
what I'm saying?
It's okay. Keep going. Keep
I want
going.
to give others a chance.
No, go ahead. Keep going. We love it. Keep going.
So anyway, when I finally realized he was talking to me, I was like, "Oh my God!" Actually, I did just roll out of bed because I just dropped Aiden off at school, and thank God for the mask because I sure hadn't brushed my teeth yet. But anyway,
And then drinking coffee. Good God Almighty.
Whoa, I tell you
Yes,
something,
sir.
boy. That
Yes,
breath was like,
sir. Halitosis. Goodness.
First of all, I think that my morning breath.
Okay. And who smelled it in a while? Okay. All right. So anyway, keep going. So he asked you.
So when I finally realized the young man was talking to me, he was like, "Oh, how you doing or whatever? You having a good morning?" Da 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 da. And I'm like, "Okay, hey, da da da." And so I said, "Hey, would you like to exchange numbers, girl?" I'm fiddling. Girl, about to drop my phone. I was like, "Okay, this has gone in a direction I wasn't expecting." So I'm like, Lord, how in the world do I add a number to my phone? Because I haven't added a number to my phone in a while. Because when you now when you switch your phones, everything just transfer over. So I'm trying to figure out how to add the number. It was like, what kind of phone? And see, there you go. Another thing. I don't know how to add the number to my phone, but he's like, okay, let me see what kind of phone you got. So he showed me how to add the number. So I added his number.
Teacher, Lord, teacher. You ain't never too old to be taught. I'm trying to tell you.
So all of these things was like settling in my mind, like, okay, this is never going to work because you guys are from two different generations.
You just don't want it to work. Okay.
And so I just left it at that. So I have not responded to him since the last
You're
sex.
missing out.
So that's it. And I probably won't.
When was the last time he texted?
Girl, this is I met him last Thursday. So Friday. It's like last Thursday, Friday.
It ain't too late to text.
And then, girl, he gonna text me at 11:30. Everybody know I go to bed at 8:30.
Okay, but maybe you need a reason why to stay up. But anyway.
Anyway, guys,
listen.
I am not going to entertain him.
Okay, listen. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, she's missing out on her blessing. Okay? Because you don't know what the Lord could be doing when you connect with people. And here's the thing, you guys. She's been praying and been talking about wanting to be in a relationship and meeting new people and doing new things. Okay? You don't know how God is going to set that up. You can't put limitations on God. Just because the guy is 31 years old, he's not intimidated by her age. And a lot of younger guys in the age bracket, they like older women for whatever reason. And it sounds like he's mature. He was put together. He was dressed a certain way. He had all his teeth in his mouth.
And his subject verb agreement was on point.
Okay. Miss English major. And so therefore, you have gotten intimidated because you put in your mind, or either you feel like that you're not on his level. But even dating someone your same age, you're not going to always be on the same level.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where he's weak, you're strong, and vice versa, and y'all just gather it together. But you don't know what can turn out of it, and stop worrying about what other people think. Who cares that he's the same age as your nephew? Like, he approached you, you didn't think that he was that young because of his maturity level.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't turn down a 31-year-old. But anyway, so
I don't know where this commitment thing.
It comes from your childhood, some shape, form of fashion. It has to.
I don't know. Like, I don't know why. Because I think part of it is because I don't want to disappoint people.
But you disappoint people by making promises and then your tail don't show up. Clean out your closet. Get rid of that baggage that's holding you down. Like, you're about to miss out on a great opportunity.
Girl, he might not even be a great opportunity. He might be, I don't know.
But you don't know.
Listen.
I'm going to leave her alone, but I'm not going to leave her alone.
She's not going to leave me alone.
I'm not.
But listen. So I will say this. I know I said I don't want to disappoint people. I know I have disappointed people in the past. That could be it. A lot of you know that I have, and I'm not using this as an excuse, but just as one of the many different reasons why I have flaked out. I'm very flaky. And I own that, and I know I need to work on that. But there were times where I was really deep in my depression, and I wouldn't show up for people, but people would show up for me.
Mm.
And so, that sometimes have privately made me feel bad, because I'm like, these individuals are showing up for me in my time of need, but then when it's time for me to show up, I flake out because of whatever reason. And like I said, I don't know what that is. I'm still trying to figure that out. And I didn't even realize that was an issue until Miss J over here brought it to my attention about my issue with commitment, because I never thought I had that problem, but maybe I do. I don't know.
She does.
So I'm going to continue to clean out that part of my closet. But I will say the other parts of my closet that I'm starting to look at and address is, you know, the support from other people versus the support from people that I think I should have gotten support from. Does that make sense? And putting that in perspective and just trying to figure out, what does that mean for me? Does it mean, yeah, I don't know, really. I don't know what that means, because it says to me sometimes, okay, if they're not supporting me, does that mean they don't believe in me? Or, does that mean that they don't like me? Stuff like that. I don't know. So it's a lot. Like when actually Jay, like, she came up with the topic because we were talking about her storage. And then when I was thinking about it, I was like, that is a really deep, and it's probably a topic that we can't even address in one show.
No, we probably can't.
I mean, because it's really deep and heavy and layered. So, you guys think about, what things in your closet you need to clear out. Because I got a lot, honey.
Yes, and I'm going to get on her about this crowd.
What, the 31-year-old?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You just don't know. I think that's one of the things that you need to start working on in your closet. Is like, don't talk yourself out of stuff.
Girl, could it be part of my divorce? Girl, be bringing up that divorce.
Ain't about to stunt that crowd no more. Quit talking about him. Move on.
Y'all, I loved him.
No, well. Love should have brought you home last night. Tony Braxton. I'll let you, girl. That was a great song. We don't own the rights to that. But anyway, but my point.
He broke my heart.
But my point is, and that's another part of your closet that you need to clean out. Like, we have to move on forward with our future, because the past is over. Like, a minute ago is considered the past.
You're right.
What I just said is now in the past.
You're right.
So
As I roll my eyes.
I don't care, roll them. I don't care. But at the end of the day, like there had to be a reason why you ran into him. He didn't care about you having on leggings. He probably didn't even see the hole. You the one that said that you had a hole. You done told the whole world that you had a hole in your leggings. Didn't nobody even know until you told them. So anyway, who cares? He didn't see that.
Mm-hmm.
He saw you early in the morning dropping Aiden off.
Hadn't brushed my teeth.
No makeup on. Thank God for the mask. No makeup on. You come in, you get a coffee, and he's like, yo. So if he can look at you like that, imagine how he would treat you. But you're stuck on age. Who cares about? You're worried about the wrong stuff. What you gonna do? Walk around and make him wear a jersey that say I'm 31 and she's 44? Like who's going to know unless you tell them? And that's where I come in at, where me and you are different. I don't tell everybody everything. And there's a reason why I don't tell everybody everything, because it ain't none of your business. That's number one. Because you can have your opinion about whatever you want to have your opinion on, but at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do and then try to make you feel bad about what you're doing. And 9 times out of 10, they doing the same doggone thing, but they just ain't saying it to you. Clean out your own closet and worry about what you got to clean out. Worry about your secrets, worry about your privacy, worry about the things that you have secluded. Work on those and open up your door and deal with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Deal with things that's holding you back and that's keeping you back from enjoying life.
So what do you guys think? Our viewers and our listeners, should I reach out? Girl, he probably done blocked me.
He probably has not, because he was already concerned that I hope this age difference is not a problem for her. I think it's great. And I think it would be a great balance.
And girl, you know what he asked?
What did he ask you?
I'm just crazy, y'all. So Jay knows this about me. Like, if there's something that makes me anxious or whatever, I get like this warm feeling in my chest.
And she always say that it's a feeling
So
I
he
shouldn't
says,
do something.
no, he texts. He's like, so what are you doing Friday evening?
He wants to take the crowd out on a date.
Y'all know what I said?
In the bed.
Yes. I said, well, usually on Friday evenings, I take a nap to get a rest from the long week.
You ain't done nothing. See, this is why the Lord.
But you know how he responded? It was so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I can understand that. He said, we all need our rest.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I would have been up getting dressed.
So that freed me from having to go out with him or commit to.
But you went out with the guy that didn't have no teeth to get back jazz when anybody could have ran into.
Listen, I told you I was hungry.
Okay, and y'all would have been hungry on Friday night.
And that was before I had the issues with commitment, I guess. I don't know. Anyway.
Give me your phone.
And you don't know his name.
No, you gonna tell me. Next show, she gonna be went out on a
actually,
date
you
with
wouldn't
this guy.
know his name because only 4-5 people text me. You know all of them, so you would, when you see the name, you would know who he is. But anyway, guys, listen. So I flaked out. Well, I got nervous about the idea of having to actually go out on a date. And y'all listen, I got so many items in my closet. Like, now this is physically that I am waiting to wear that has tags on it.
I'm going in her closet together.
And shoes.
Yep. And
that I probably could have worn.
And we wear the same shoe size.
And y'all have some eyelashes.
And I have somebody to take me out on a date.
So listen, guys, I think I have got so comfortable with just me
hiding,
me
being
and
secluded,
my Aiden, and I just like it. So when something comes in to disturb that or disrupt that, or I feel like it's going to cause some sort of shift in my peace, I shy away from it. Jay,
the Lord gonna stop sending her. You know that analogy that they have that somebody was out in the water and they was about to drown or something, and the Lord sent by a boat, and the Lord sent by, I don't know, somebody.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna drown.
Yeah, you're gonna drown.
I don't even know if it was the Lord.
It was the Lord.
Because part of my prayer was not a 31-year-old.
You can't put no limitations on God. Because the 40-something-year-olds ain't working either.
Girl, I have actually dated a guy. He was, at the time I was in my 30s, he was like 52, 53.
So you like older men?
No, not necessarily, but at that time he was
Or
that
do you
age.
like men at all? I mean, because 31, 52, you ain't trying to go
Girl,
out with
he was
nobody.
a mess.
So
he
that
was
lets
a
you
mess.
know.
But girl, I think older makes me feel better because in my
The
mind,
younger would make you feel better.
you know what? Goodbye. Oh, Lord.
Anyway. Y'all, help.
Clean out your closet.
Help me. Help me.
Not my closet.
Help
Y'all
me.
clean
No,
out your own
we're
closet.
gonna help her clean out her closet. I'm gonna get on her phone and I'm gonna find out who this guy is. And I'm gonna text for her. And we're gonna go in her closets. Because she has clothes that has tags on them. So she either gonna do one or two things with them. You're gonna give those clothes to me if I can wear them. Or we're gonna give them away because clearly she's not using them. So there's no need to keep cluttering and keep holding on to stuff that's really not serving your season any purpose. And we also have control over our season. So either if you want to have a season of drought,
I don't know.
or do you
I don't know
want
why
to
that's
have,
funny.
or do you want to have a season of fruitfulness? I choose to have a season of fruitfulness. Okay, so you can be dry and be withered.
Lord knows I don't want it to be withered.
And have dry bones.
Live. Speak to them bones. Live.
So
y'all, I don't know. I'm just okay. So I'm gonna give y'all an update next show.
Yeah, because we're going to reach out. You're going to reach out.
But right
to him.
now, I'm
That's your problem. You
not gonna reach out. I don't know what Jay thinks she's gonna do, but I don't know.
That phone.
So anyway, we hope that you guys
this show went into a total
have
different.
Gleaned something from. I don't know what we just talked about.
We talked about cleaning out your closet.
Cleaning out your closet.
And so anybody that's like y'all, and again, I'm not saying everybody has to be like me. We all are different. But at the end of the day, our mindset controls where we are in life. And so if you're praying for something to happen, and that's including me, I'm praying for different things to happen in my life, regardless of what that prayer is. When God puts it right there in front of you, sometimes we can't question everything. We can't try to put limitations on God because we're thinking, oh, he or she should be this age, or oh, he or she should look this way, or oh, they should work this job. At the end of the day, what makes you happy? Because you're missing out on the superficial things. You're missing out on the fact how old he is. You're missing out on the fact of, oh, he's not this complexion, because I normally like this complexion. Because me, personally, I like chocolate. But
we know.
But at the end of the day, is that going to stop you from living life because it's not presented to you the way that you're used to? That's the problem. We always want to stay in being familiar, just staying in that familiar place. So that's why you need to clean out that closet, because you got all those items in your closet that you're familiar with, but they serve no purpose. You're not even using what you're familiar to. So clearly you need some change. That's the reason why we have short sleeve shirts, we have long sleeve shirts, we have shorts, we have jeans. You can't wear them all year long, or if you do, you're going to be out of season. So what are you holding to that's out of season that you need to get rid of, and that's not serving your life, serving any purpose in your life? So all I'm saying is I'm getting her phone and I'm going to text the guy, and she going out on the date.
Oh my.
Because
that warm feeling in my chest.
No. Because we all have insecurities.
Oh my God.
We all have insecurities. And we close the door on those insecurities and we don't deal with them. And then when the door is open, we are then exposed, of our insecurities. So that's another form of the closet. What have you closed the door on? What are those insecurities that you're hiding and that you're keeping in private and that you don't want to face?
Girl, didn't Michael Jackson make a song that said, keep it in the closet?
Well, if he did, I didn't listen to it because that don't sound like anything from Michael I would have listened to.
Oh,
but she need to get out her head, including myself, because I would create a story. And you know this.
Yes.
You know, I will call you and I will create. You'd be like, Johnette or Jay. What's my name? Jay.
Say my name, say my name.
All right. So,
Destiny's Child.
yeah, Beyonce. So, anyway, what I'm saying is,
What are you saying? Let
you're
the
going to
people
text
know.
that guy.
And y'all are going to clean out y'all closet.
And so am I. And so is y'all. So, again, clean out the closet. We are in the 12th month. We are in the month of December of 2021. Again, this has nothing to do with any New Year's resolutions. This is just about we're getting ready to move into a new year. We're going to move into a new season of our lives. We're moving into a new chapter.
Yay.
What are those things that we're holding on to? What are those things that are loading us down that we do not need, that do not serve us any purpose for our next season? And that's including people.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we need to let go of some people in our new season, and sometimes we need to get connected with some new people, even if they are 12, 13, 14, or 15 years younger than us.
Oh, my Lord.
Who cares?
Hallelujah.
Because you are needed. That is needed in your new season in order to lift you up and to take you places that you never thought that you would go. So anyway. I'm going to leave y'all alone. Thank you.
Yes,
Comment,
yes.
like, and share. Let us know your thoughts about y'all reaching out to this dude. I mean, I'm just saying a young buck is always good to have.
Y'all remember he is 31.
Who cares?
I am 44.
Who cares? Who knows?
Keep that in mind.
Who knows? Who cares? She needs some uplifting in her spirit. So, yes. So, again, thank you all so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next week.
We love you.
Love
Bye.
you guys. Bye.